How am I going to commute from Liverpool to London once or twice a week? By picking up a bag like this, which is going to make everything so much easier on those long commutes. So this is the Herschel Tech Backpack. It's 30 litres. And I'm not going to be using all of its capacity. In fact, I could probably stuff a lot of this into a 20 litre backpack. But what I'm really looking for is enough space to bring everything I need with me. And I'll still have enough capacity left over if I do want to stay overnight somewhere, so I've got a change of clothes with me. I love Herschel backpacks because they're so comfortable, durable, and they have amazing organisers and compartments inside, which I think makes this bag in particular perfect for a long commute. From Liverpool to London is 2.5 hours. You want to keep hydrated across all of that journey, so I've actually got 2 water bottles with me, and they'll also just make sure I don't waste loads of money on bottled water. But heading into the backpack, one of the real advantages here is that it's got one flap here and then one inside compartment, so you can bring 2 laptops with you if you like. For somebody who is on a long journey and might not want to use their work computer for personal stuff, that's going to be really key. Except for me, it's actually an iPad Pro. So you see it's got a really nice kind of protected layer here, and you can pull it out and it fits in super well. I picked this up just before our trip to France because my MacBook Pro died. It may not be 100% a laptop replacement, but it truly is an amazing travel companion. When I think about how long I'm going to be spending sat on a train in just one day, I don't want to make it dead time. Having something like this means that I can be really productive on the route into work, write scripts for YouTube, make thumbnails. If I'm coming back at, let's say, the 8 o'clock train though, I might not feel quite as energized to be doing all that stuff. And so, you know, being able to load this thing up with TV shows or movies, maybe even play some games, just makes it a perfect device to have with me throughout the day. And to be fair, like, you don't have to get an iPad Pro. I've got an iPad mini, which I still use. And for a lot of people who just want to watch a TV show or play a really simple game, like, iPad mini is still brilliant for that. And then as we sort of head into the second layer, obviously I've got to have my work laptop with me. So here it is in a case. Yeah, it's not going to get crushed in here. Like, there's a lot of room in this bag. And I've got some essentials in here, for example, my noise cancelling headphones. Mentioned these a million times, but like, I think it really is my favourite device. Just being able to shut out that noise from the train. When I get into the office, my ears aren't ringing. Got a lunchbox with me. There's nothing in here at the moment, like, but when I think I'm going to be leaving the house at 6 AM and maybe getting home at like 10:30, definitely don't want to be buying 3 meals every time I go to London. We've got some really helpful compartments at the top of the bag, easy access to different things. Pack of tissues in there just in case, USB plugs, some deodorant, hand gel, antiseptic wipes, ibuprofen as well, don't want to have to suffer. And actually, before we move on to the front flap, I just want to show you here, you get this really nice little pocket at the top of the bag. I've been keeping some masks in there as well as my pass for work. So when you're just heading in, it's quite easy to just open it up and then scan it. Tell you what, I'm going to open up this one first so I can fold it over. If you pick up any like documents in the office that you want to keep neat, it can just slide straight in there. This is a master YouTube workbook from Matt D'Avella's YouTube course, which I've been watching to try and get better at all this stuff. So then looking inside the bag again, got this compartment here, which is really nice, sunglasses in there. One of the things that actually I didn't find amazing about this backpack was that you can fit like 2 small notebooks in there, but if you get a regular size journal, it's not going to close over on the Velcro there. And of course I've got a little marker and a pen with me. They just kind of fit into this little elasticated band here at the front. It's the perfect size for this Anchor charging brick. I'm using an iPhone 10 at the moment, so it's in its 4th year, and your ticket's on your phone, you don't want your phone to run out of battery. My keys, which clip onto this nice little hook here. Got some charging cables in this compartment. There's still space in here for a book as well. The Almost Nearly Perfect People by Michael Booth. I'm really fascinated by other people's cultures and learning how other people live. This is all about the Nordics and what it's really like to live in those Nordic countries. I mentioned before, like, you would have enough space in here to stay over at night. Herschel do these nice laundry bags, give you enough space to just put some old clothes in and then go back into the office the next day, and just be sure that they're going to be separated within your bag. If you've moved quite far away and are now looking at a longer commute than usual, then let me know what you're going to be taking with you in your backpack, and watch this video to see whether my predictions for hybrid work actually came true or not. Till then, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.